Hey guys, been a hot minute since I've been back. If you want to see how I created this look, stick around while I chat with you about what life has kind of been like over the last while, and we will get right into the video. Well, here we are. Now, I am using the front-facing camera of my iPhone. I'm not really sure if it's gonna look right doing this, but that is besides the point. Hi friends, I'm back. I thought that I would just sit down with you guys today, put on a little makeup, have a little bit of fun, because I got some products to try and use, and just have a little chat while I did my makeup. I'm not going anywhere special, I'm not doing anything exciting, but I thought that it would be nice to reconnect and fill you in on what has been happening in my life over the last 3 years. I think was the last video I officially posted on my previous channel. This is going on a channel that does not have a personal URL yet, but I'm sure it will be there someday. I need to get to 100 subscribers, so that's goal number 1, 100 subscribers. And now with this new channel, I want to discuss everything in my life. I'm not just gonna hide behind doing makeup tutorials or video recreations. Today I'm just gonna play with some makeup and hope it turns out. But I want to talk to you guys like I talk to people in my recovery program. I am in recovery. Will have been sober 3 years in October from alcohol. I don't do any other drugs, so sober since then. This channel is going to be a place where I can share honestly, authentically, and openly about my struggles with my life in recovery, my personal life, my work life, have fun with makeup. It's going to be about mental health and those struggles as well. So just a safe place where I can hopefully connect and inspire somebody, or maybe my video will help somebody realize their potential, or that this isn't that scary. 2 minutes in of recording and I'm not as scared as I was when I started. That being said, I'm going to freshen my coffee and I'll be right back. Okay, because we all need fresh coffee, there we go. Now, the goal is to not spill it over everything. And yes, I'm kind of aware that my zebra back here is dead center in my film, my video screen, I guess, and kind of makes it look like I have ears. So that's nice. Yeah. Anyways, let's hop right in. I'm just gonna start and hopefully the conversation flows. Yeah. Okay. So, I guess let's go back to what happened to my other channel. So, late last year, 2020, I was basically trying to cleanse my life of different areas that were a reminder of my old life. And doing so, what that entailed was I was trying to transfer my current YouTube, my former, I guess, YouTube channel, to what my new Gmail was. And as you can tell, because this is not a customized URL, that did not pan out for my benefit. It actually erased everything and then got me thinking on, okay, what is it that I'm doing with this channel? What was I doing with my channel? And really what I was doing was I was hiding behind these makeup tutorials and these just masks, essentially. Hair, makeup, whatever it was. It wasn't authentic. This is a little bit more up my alley now. I'm coming back to doing makeup because I want to do it and I enjoy doing it. And if that means I do makeup and talk to you guys like this, that's what it means. I've spent the last almost 3 years in recovery from alcohol. I do use a 12-step program, and I'm very public about my recovery, and I'm not gonna hide it on here, and eventually there will be a video about my recovery story, what led to it, what it's been like, and how I'm feeling now today. This channel, I want to be a safe space for people to come to, enjoy, follow along. There will be makeup tutorials. I'm not really saying anything about the makeup in this one. This is just kind of get to know me again, get to rediscover what Stefan Jamess is now about. Funny enough, when I deleted my channel, I was speaking to the person that I'm now living with, and it was kind of a happy, I don't believe in coincidences, it was a happenstance, is what I call it. And he had asked me why the makeup, like why do you do it? Like not in a bad way, just why do you do it? And I couldn't answer that question, not at that moment. And so it's been over a year now since I accidentally deleted that channel. And now I want to get back into whatever that entails. But now I'm doing it for the right reasons. I'm doing it because I want to, because I've been asked a lot, where did you go? What happened? Why can't I find your makeup videos anymore? You were good. I would like to see you back. I've gotten those kind of comments, and it has been a while in the making, but with my last year has been crazy. I'll get into that a little bit later, but like with my mental health and stuff, like sometimes I've talked myself out of sitting and filming a video before I've even pulled out the supplies to sit and film the video, because I don't think anyone's gonna wanna watch it. And that comes into a lot of the self-confidence and self-esteem stuff that I'm working on now that I'm sober. Like when I first got sober, I think I made a video about 2 months sober before on that old channel, kind of letting you know that the mental health, what the mental health status of myself was, all that kind of stuff. And even that was, it was authentic, but it was the last video I made, and that was in December of 2018. Now, coming back to this, I know that I'm doing it for the proper reasons, and I'm doing it because I want to be open and honest with everything I'm going through. So like I got sober in October of 2018. I guess you'll hear a little bit of my story now. And what transpired after that is a life I could not dream of having. At that time, I could not dream of having this life. Ups and downs in my mental health. I have now discovered that I have bipolar 2 tendencies. I have a mood issue, like a mood disorder, which kind of falls into that bipolar 2 tendency category. But it's nothing super uncontrolled. It's just something that I need to learn more about and how to live with. I'm a big advocate for doing what's right for you and always being honest and upfront. And honestly, the last little while, I've been debating coming back to YouTube. I've been struggling, and it's been with that self-esteem and self-confidence issue. What sobriety has taught me is I'm kind of done living by other people's rules, in the sense that I may have been selfish when I was drinking, but selfish in aspects that wasn't related to myself, selfish in aspects that hurt other people. Now I need to be selfish in ways that benefit my life and my recovery and help with just kind of staying even keel and grounded. And that's a big thing that this channel is going to be about now, is kind of updates on life in general, news, politics maybe, if I get into it, what happened through 2020. It's been a pandemic since I've last been on YouTube, and so much has happened. So rewind to June 2020, I was off work because of the pandemic, and already had a vacation booked to Iceland. And this vacation wasn't canceled yet. I was like, hey, well, maybe I'll still go. I'll go alone, whatever, it'll be fun. Lo and behold, in June of 2020, I matched on Tinder Passport with somebody from Iceland and kind of let him know I was coming up for this little vacation and asked if he wanted to get together or kind of go on this vacation with me, and he did. And the rest is kind of history, because now, fast forward to August 2021, he is now back in Canada with me, and we're trying to figure out what logistically this looks like. It was a whirlwind 2020, like the pandemic obviously, but just in terms of what I realized is really important in life. Like, the world is small and you need to take every chance you get. Because if I hadn't taken any of the chances that I took over the last year, I don't think I'd be sitting here right now filming this video. Gunnar is actually the one that inspired the question of why was I doing makeup before? Why was I just posting tutorials and looks and not, there wasn't substance or depth to my channel before, whereas now there's going to be. This is just kind of a chat with me while I get ready today, but like, I'm excited to bring you more videos on anxiety and depression, on recovery, life in general, life updates like this one, and kind of see what kind of community and family we can build on here, and authentically being myself now. The biggest thing for me when I was just getting sober, and I posted that video in December of 2018, was it wasn't authentic, even though I was sober, because at that point I was just 2 months sober, or almost 2 months sober. I don't even know if I was quite there. And I did not know what I wanted in life. I still don't. But the good thing about this is now coming back to YouTube and making videos and hopefully inspiring people, this now is authentically me. This is going to be a little bit more raw, a little bit more deep, and something that wasn't there before. I just got this, so I'm gonna use this. This is the Morphe Mani MUA palette. You can see here, you're gonna see my little setup. And it's beautiful, and I'm so excited to use it. The focus now of this channel is, what does my life look like, and what do my conversations with you entail now that I am sober almost 3 years? Like, now I'm not focused on just not drinking. I know now a drink in recovery won't solve any of my issues that I'm going through. Just being open to life will solve some of these issues I'm going through. And I'm really looking forward to potentially being less anxious and less self-conscious around what people think of me and what makes people angry. I'm learning how to set boundaries. There's so much to go over. And recently, with the help of Gunnar, decided that yes, it was time to get back into videos. And it was actually Gunnar that said, like, everybody keeps asking about these videos, and I watched them before you deleted that channel, but what about, like, why aren't you doing them? Like, they were clearly wanted and popular. And I'm very thankful that they were missed, that I've been missed by some people that were following my channel before. Now I get to just be open and real. And I did say I was in I am in a 12-step recovery program where I get to share. Just like I'm sharing now with you on camera, I get to share in those meetings. I go to meetings. And like, yes, some days are hard, but like, I get to talk about it, and it's cathartic, and it's real, and it is authentic. But that's for 1 hour a day, once, twice, 3 times a week. I can make these videos and chat for as long as I want, and I was really nervous about doing this one, and Gunnar said, well, just pretend like it's one of your meetings. I was so nervous to come here and start this journey over again, thinking I wouldn't be accepted. I think that was the biggest thing, was not being accepted by the community again on YouTube and not really having any reach. I really want this channel to connect more with what's been going on with people. Like, I want people to come to this channel for a safe place to hang out, learn some makeup. Like, you can watch what I'm doing. I will do tutorials and just have fun. By the way, in this palette, I'm using in the crease this color and this color together. I think it looks okay. You know me, warm smoky eye. Like, if I decide to go out after filming this video, I could. And this now is going to be my release. And I'm hoping that this first video here now, once it's up and kicked off, will be that release that I need to talk about my anxiety. Like, if I'm being honest, like, I wake up every day with anxiety. I wake up with giant knots in my stomach. And doing something like this, kind of like my 12-step recovery meetings, helps. And why it's taken me so long to sit down and talk like this to a camera, and why I feel like I'm so embarrassed doing it, is beyond me, because this is something that I do enjoy doing. And now that I'm not using this as a mask to cover up these feelings of who is Stefan and what is going on, I'm really excited to be back. I really, really am. And yeah, we'll just keep going. I'm excited for lip. I've recently come into some new lip products and I have no idea which one I'm gonna choose. But when I hype up what I'm doing to try and sit down and just do it, that fear and panic anxiety is worse. Like I just said, I wake up every day with anxiety, and I'm not afraid to say that I take medication for my mental health. I take medication for my anxiety, I take medication for my depression, my ADHD tendencies, and now my mood, because it all works in combination. And I'm hoping that relaunching this channel will be my cathartic way of also kind of utilizing talk therapy in a sense, getting this off my chest. But now that blending around my eyes is done, I'm gonna go in and deepen up the corners with a color called Howl, and it's like a nice chocolate brown. I spent too long yesterday looking for one of these color switches, again, where you can go in between colors if you need to, or just clean off your brush. It is amazing. I stand behind them. I bought two, just in case I ever lose this one or forget to bring it with me. I haven't worked since March 2020, and I'm getting ready to go back to post-pandemic, well, I guess we're still in the pandemic, work, and I'm nervous about what that looks like. I'm nervous that they're gonna throw everything at me on day one, and this is getting the best of my anxiety too. When I full on know that day one is just gonna be learning. Like, it's just gonna be, how are you? We're happy to have you back. All that kind of stuff. There'll be a full video dedicated to what I've learned in mental health recovery, because that's also been a thing. Recovering my mental health, getting to a state where I can function almost like a normal human being. I wish that I could just give away this anxiety and not have it, but like, some days it takes all I have to get up and to get up. And I'm really hoping that through this new journey, I get to help inspire somebody else with mental health. Let them know that it's okay to use medication or combination of medication and talk therapy, whatever that may be. And I'm really hoping this becomes an outlet for me to have talk therapy with you guys. I don't know what you want to hear. I probably babbled on too long already about God knows what. But that is the thing that I like the most, is when I can't remember what I've sat here and told you, I can't remember now until I watch it back, means to me that it's coming from the heart. Like if I can full on recall what I'm saying, that's not coming from anywhere but that masked BS place. And that's kind of why I keep forgetting where I'm at in this conversation as well. Yeah, I've kind of jumped all over the place, I know. But if we're gonna flash back to June, July 2020 when I matched with Gunnar, and he asked me why I was doing this makeup, why I was putting it out there, and I didn't have an answer, and that's when I realized it was going up as a mask. And then I was like, well, you know what? I'm gonna create a new Gmail, fresh start, because there was just some things going on in my life that I wanted nothing to do with my old address or anything. Tried to transfer my YouTube, got deleted, all of it, all the videos, everything I edited and put up before, which I think was a blessing. And then I meet this wonderful man who now is in Canada with me and has basically helped me come out of my shell. I would say he is my best friend. It's been the most wonderful year. Like, I know it's been a shitty year for a lot of people. It was shitty for the first few months for me too. And then when I came to the realization that I don't want to live to work, I just want to work to live, and that this world is small with how fast this virus spread across the world and affected 100% of the world, like, it just made me realize I want something more in my life. I want to be able to give something back to people. I want to be authentic. He came back with me to Canada and then heard from, as he was meeting my friends, how good my makeup skills were, how they really enjoyed watching my videos and all that kind of stuff. So there was a level of want and desire from people to watch my videos. So when I decided to dive back into makeup, it was with Gunnar's help, because now this isn't as a mask. This is to be authentic, real, and down to earth. So I could not be more thankful. And now we have our own place, a safe place for the dogs, and the ability to just kind of learn each other. Side note, I really hope my audio is working because I'm using my AirPods. And I've never done that before because these didn't exist when I was last on YouTube. Sorry, I can't concentrate on my eyelid and still have full conversation. I would love to know what you guys want to see from me, what you guys want to see in videos. Do you like this chatting and just kind of catching up on life? Do you want more broken down, like, this is, my anxiety's been bad, this is how I deal with it, this is how I deal with my depression, this is how I deal with this? I would love some input and feedback, because honestly, I don't know. I'm brand new to this again and don't know what I'm doing besides makeup. I know I'm doing makeup right now. Forgot blush. Ooh, maybe I finish my eyebrows before I finish my face and have a sip of coffee. But for the 18 subscribers I currently have, I'm trying to get to 100 so that I can claim youtube.com/Stefan Jamess again, because when my account got deleted, so did that. But what I really want is to be able to connect with whomever and wherever on this little journey that we have going on here. I don't want to just ramble on like this every video, so some need to have a point, but I do like getting ready and just chatting. Eyebrows. And you would think, yep. Okay, bear with me because I can't talk and do this. This is just a very, I'm not all about that super defined brow anymore. So I just put a little bit of what is this? Brow cream from Morphe in the front of my eyebrow, and I'm spreading it through with the spoolie end of the Morphe M158. Because then I put a little bit of brow gel in and call it a day, unless I'm covering them up, which I'm hoping to, in the future, possibly get a little bit more involved in the drag community here. So you might even get to see some drag looks on this channel. Let me know if you would like that too. But I'm hoping that that looks okay. I am a little bit too nervous to use this. It is DM Color Fix Cream Color Matte Liquid Pigment Lip Cheek Eye, and it's very sparkly. It's like the gold I put on my eyes already. Just not brave enough to use that yet. And I definitely can't talk into mascara. Now, I know this video has been all over the place with topics and conversation, and it's kind of a convoluted mess of a lot. But I'm really hoping that you heard something in this video today so far that makes you want to come back. That's not bad. I approve. Benefit Roller Lash, one of the only mascaras I found that works on my untamable eyelashes. Now that I've done the worst part, which is sitting down and actually talking to my phone, and I hope the video quality is good because I am using my phone. Now I just got to make sure that I can do the edit and upload part. And if you're watching this on YouTube right now, I did. Oh, and I've got a new tattoo since, hard to see, since I've last been on YouTube. And it says, if you can dream it, you can do it. And it has a little drawing of Dumbo, little sketch drawing of Dumbo on it. Dumbo's my favorite Disney character. Yeah, I'm not running out of things to talk about. I just don't know what's gonna be overwhelming to y'all and what's worth talking about. If it's any consolation, I'm still addicted to coffee like I was before, if not more so. And maybe that's why I'm so all over the place, but I like to think that I'm all over the place because this is coming from a nice place. A place that is sincere and from the heart, not from overthinking and being in my head. So that's why this has been where it's been all over the place. And dogs are good. They're doing well. Beaner, my little chihuahua, has had to have all of his teeth removed. And now he's just a gummy little old man. Moose is still doing great. You know me when I'm going for just a basic look. I kind of bronze all over. Bronze, because I'm not going for super contoured. I'm kind of taking it over my nose. And I just want it kind of sun-kissed. But yeah, I'm really curious to know what kind of videos you guys want to see, because that will definitely guide this channel in a direction that I want to take it, but also you have a say in what's kind of coming out. I recently did a poll of a hot versus a cold eye, which was like fiery red and orange and a bunch of blues, and that actually got the equal number of votes on Instagram poll, Facebook poll, whatever you want to call it. So I'm going to do that face, full face, with just both eyes again. Now it's just a matter of editing this, because now I've been sitting here talking for an hour and you're not going to get a full hour of information, because that just seems crazy. I think that's all the face is done. This has been lovely, and I hope not convoluted. I'm gonna put on some sort of nude lip. This is Tempt Matte Lipstick by Morphe. I'm gonna throw that on. And then I think we're done. And I hope that this video got across what I wanted it to get across, and that you're excited to see more. Because I'm excited to give you more. Give me more. No, give me more. Give me more. Yes, of course, quote Britney. That's a nice color. The lady at the store was right. Well, that is it. Mascara, blush, highlighter, bronzer, eyes, brows, everything's done. And we got to chit chat and talk about a little bit about life I know it's going to be a convoluted mess. I'm very not looking forward. Very not looking forward. I am not looking forward to having to edit this down so that it makes sense, because I am not sure I can make sense out of everything. But we will try. It might be all over the place, but it's my first video, and it's my first video back. So get ready for more videos. I'm hoping to post once a week. That is the goal. Any kind of video. So sometimes I might be doing makeup. Sometimes I might just be sitting here talking. Because when I get those moments when I'm in my head, when we all get those moments when we're in our head, it is good to talk about it, write about it. Like, I've always been a writer when I get anxious or depressed or angry or anything like that. So I'm gonna try to start sitting in front of the camera and talking about it and posting it, because that is the authentic and raw self that I want to show. I hope some of that came across today, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit that subscribe button down below so I can get to 100 subscribers, then I can reclaim my proper URL. All my socials are Stefan Jamess with 2 S's at the end of James. And I hope to see you back here for my next one. I hope to grow this little community that we have and that everyone feels a part of and heard. And hopefully I address everything that everybody wants to hear when maybe some requests start coming in. So thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you on the next one. Bye.